Hey everyone, and welcome to Weber State Sports Quickcast. I'm your host, Alyssa Toomey. I hope everyone enjoyed the Super Bowl last night. I, for one, picked Green Bay, so it was definitely a good day for me. Let's see who else on our staff has the bragging rights after yesterday's game. We got President Ann Milner to come in, and she picked the winning team. Marvin, going with the Steelers. Nick Nava, Steelers. Okay, Nick Smith, Justin, Steelers. Not very good picking so far. Brandon, Steelers as well. Gina, good pick. Kirsten, kind of a good pick. Dan, there we go. We're talking, now we're talking. Drew, that's what I'm talking about. And Josh, fake out, but went with the winning team.
And folks, I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. They've been playing great lately. There's no way the Steelers are taking it.
Congrats to those staff members who picked the winning team, and for all you others, well, better luck next year. The men's basketball team won their third straight game with a 78-58 home win over Montana State Saturday night. The Wildcats were led by Scott Bamforth, who was 3 for 4 from three-point land and finished with 18 points. But Bamforth wasn't the only one hot from downtown. The Wildcats as a whole lit it up from behind the arc. They finished the game shooting a sizzling 12 for 17 from deep. After the game, Scott Bamforth talked about the hot shooting.
I mean, they're good shots. They're good shots. They're open shots. They're off good penetration and pitch outs, or good post feeds and pitch outs. And I mean, when we take good shots, everyone can shoot. I mean, we have good shooters on the team because we have people on our team that put in work and put shots up every day, and so it pays off. But I think it comes down to just taking really good shots.
Bamforth has had the shooting touch all year. He currently ranks 6th in the nation in three-point percentage. I'm going to say that's pretty good. In the last 3 wins, shooting has played a factor, but the defensive play has improved as well. The current 3-game win streak has put the Wildcats into a tie for 3rd place in the Big Sky Conference, and the Cats face Northern Arizona at home this Thursday, so hopefully they can break that tie. The women's team continues to struggle this year as they lost another tough game on Saturday to Montana State, 60-51. But on the brighter side of things, senior forward Caitlin Anderson moved up on WSU's career scoring chart for the 3rd time this season. Anderson scored 18 points, moving her to 12th on the scoring charts with 1,140 points total. The Wildcats did have a season low of 11 turnovers as well. And Weber State men's and women's tennis opened up their home seasons on Friday. Let's start off with the women's team. The Lady Cats were picked up their first win of the season over the Portland State Vikings, 6-1. The Wildcats were led by Naseem Islami and Brittany Moore, who got Weber State rolling right away in doubles competition. In singles, Moore went on to defeat Michelle Warwick, and the Lady Cats took the number 2 through number 6 matches, all in straight sets. The Lady Cats will be looking for their 2nd straight win on Wednesday as they take on Idaho State at 11 a.m. at the Ogden Athletic Club. Moving on to the men's tennis team, they didn't do as well as the women's team, but they were taking on the coach's preseason number 1 pick, Sacramento State. So the 5-2 loss to the Hornets wasn't too bad. Landon Barlow and Kaio Potenya gave Weber both of their points, while Simon Unger and Oliver Good teamed up and took the number 1 doubles match. Weber will be back in action tomorrow against Idaho State at noon at the Ogden Athletic Club. The men's and women's track and field teams were in action this weekend at Boise State. Both teams showed well. Highlights included some athletes achieving conference qualifying marks, and each of the 9 heats of the men's 400 were won by Weber State runners. Overall, coaches were satisfied with both teams this weekend. With only 3 weeks left until the conference championships, both teams are doing whatever they can to prepare. The track and field teams will be in action again this coming weekend in Montana State University in Bozeman. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to check out our YouTube channel and become a fan of our Facebook page. That's all we have this week. Join us next week. See ya.